Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, just a quick introduction. My name is Jaitni and I am a health coach and nutritionist. I help clients with weight balance and stress management through healthy habit formation, positive lifestyle changes, and incorporating intuitive and mindful eating practices. You can obviously follow me here if you enjoy these videos and make sure to subscribe, or you can also follow me on Instagram. It's at Imperfect Bodies by C. Modi. If you enjoy reading self-care and self-love blogs, then you can sign up for my blogs. The link for that will be in the description. So today's video focuses on something that is often overlooked in our health journey, and that is having a really good and robust bedtime routine. For most of us, before we fall asleep, what is the one thing that we do? It's really hold on to our phones and scroll on our phones, or something to do with looking at a screen, whether it's an iPad or a tablet or your phone or the TV screen. So I'm not here to tell you to stop doing that because you already know that, but I'm gonna leave you with some actionable steps that you can incorporate into your daily life to start to kind of move away from anything that's distracting or interrupting your bedtime routine, just so you can start to get really good quality sleep, not just quantity sleep, because that makes a huge difference to your overall health. So why is your bedtime routine so important to your overall health? For multiple reasons. One of them is hormonal. It can lead to hormonal imbalance if you're not getting enough sleep or if you're not sleeping well. It can also have an impact on your mental clarity. It can have an impact on your metabolism. It can have an impact on muscle recovery. So it doesn't matter how much you're working out at the gym or how much you're dieting. If you are not getting good quality sleep, you're not going to see the results, or you're not going to be able to maintain the results. And when you don't get enough sleep, just think about it. What happens? You have a day that feels really out of control, that's overwhelming, where you're anxious. You might get stressed easily because cortisol, that's the stress hormone that, spikes up. It might lead to cravings, which you normally may not have. It might lead to brain fog and just not feeling your best self. So sleep is the cornerstone to see results in so many other areas of your life, whether they're physical or they're mental. So that's why we're going to spend some time talking about how to set a really good bedtime routine. Now, first things first, what you can try is, instead of having a late night snack or having some caffeine a couple hours before you go to bed, switch to some herbal teas. You can try chamomile, you can try lavender, you can try tulsi, which is holy basil. It actually tastes great. So you can try some of these sleepy time teas and see if that makes a difference, because what it's going to do is not necessarily just knock you out, but it is going to start to calm your system down, and it does help with overall digestion as well. And subconsciously it starts to send a signal to your body that, hey, it's time to go to sleep, let's wrap things up, let's get ready to go to bed. Which is what we need a lot of times, because when we look at that screen and that blue screen light, it's actually telling our bodies to do the exact opposite. The message that blue light is sending is, hey, wake up, because it replicates sunlight, which is typically when we're up during the day. So that's why when you start to have some of these teas, it just calms your system down, and the signal you're sending is, let's wind down for the night. So you can try lavender, chamomile, tulsi, or anything else that is not caffeinated. You can also try a sleep supplement with magnesium in it. This is something that I personally take. Just talk to your physician before you start anything like that, but that is an option. So discuss it with your healthcare provider, because it matters what kind of magnesium you're taking, how much of it you're taking, and how frequently you're taking. But that is an option that you have at your fingertips. Number 2 is prepare your gut for sleep. So what do I mean by that is, ideally try to have your meal at least a couple of hours before you go to bed. In addition to that, you want to have protein, lean protein, and healthy carbs be a part of your meal. A lot of times we go heavy on the carbs and there's no protein in our diet in general, but especially at night. So try not to make that mistake. Get some lean protein in there and also get healthy carbs. Why is that? Because they'll make you feel full. because healthy carbs take a while to break down. Same thing with protein, and it's just going to feel lighter, but it's still going to be nutrient dense. So it's not that really heavy, uncomfortable feeling, but it's a feeling of lightness as well as fullness. And then let's say you have your dinner 2 or 3 hours before you go to bed, and you have the munchies and you want to have just a little something because you're a little peckish. You can try to have healthy fats. This is going to be chia seeds or almonds, walnuts. Any nuts and seeds really will fall into the healthy fats category. Limit cashews and peanuts, but the rest of them are great options. So maybe if it's chia seeds, you can have a really small chia seed pudding as your dessert, or you could try just a handful of almonds. And this can really do the trick and help you really kind of wind down for the night. So treat your gut with a lot of love and care, because what you put into your gut can have a big impact on how quickly you fall asleep, how well you're sleeping, and how much you're sleeping. Number 3, this will come as no surprise to you, is transition to bedtime with breath work and or meditation. And I know by the time your head hits the pillow, you're just kind of done with the night, with the day, and you don't want to have to do anything else. But it's okay. Do this while you're feeling comfortable. And if you fall asleep while meditating or while doing breath work, that's not a big deal at all. Keep it simple, keep it short. Maybe you just do 2 minutes and then you work your way up to 5 minutes. Same thing with the meditation. Maybe you just do something for 2 minutes. And if you don't want to meditate at all, you can also just put on some soothing, calming music that can help you just slow down and not have a lot of racing thoughts going on as you're trying to go to sleep. So you can try different breathwork techniques, you can try different meditations. One of my favorite breathwork is 4-7-8, and that's inhaling for a count of 4, holding your breath for a count of 7, and exhaling for a count of 8. If you don't want to do that, just simplify it even more. Count your inhales and then double it up for your exhales. So if you're inhaling for a count of 3, make sure you're exhaling for a count of 6. And what that does is it calms your nervous system, and again, it puts you in a rest and digest state instead of a flight and freeze state. So that's one option that you have. When it comes to meditation, one of my favorites is progressive muscle relaxation. So I know the name is long, but it's actually very simple to do. You can start from your toes up and just work your way up with different body parts, tighten them, just get into a little ball. If you're doing your toes, just tighten your toes, make them really tense, and keep them that way for a couple of seconds. And then when you exhale, just completely relax. So from your toes, you work your way up to your calves, your knees, your thighs, your belly, so on and so forth. And that's one way to just completely relax your body. So again, if you're distracted, or if you're worrying about all the things you need to get done, you're worried about some meeting that you have coming up tomorrow, worried about your kids or your family, this is a good way to not focus on that. Instead, focus on your body and intentionally trying to calm it and getting it ready for sleep. So you can try progressive muscle relaxation as well. The next one is set your room to sleep. Don't have it too hot, because if you're uncomfortable, you can't really sleep. If the mattress isn't comfortable, it's hard to get enough sleep. You'll probably be woken up every few hours. So make sure that your room is actually comfortable and it feels peaceful and it feels quiet and it feels like your sanctuary and it feels safe where you can fall asleep. So make sure it's cool, make sure it's dark, make sure it's quiet. Something else that you can try that can enhance this is using essential oils. If you have a diffuser, you can use essential oils for that. You can try lavender or eucalyptus. Something else, as you get your room ready, you also want to avoid drinking liquids at least, I would say, 45 minutes before you get in bed. Because what happens when you drink water right before you're going to sleep? In a couple of hours, you're going to wake up to use the bathroom. And again, that's going to leave you with interrupted sleep. So try and not drink any kind of liquids. Try and not eat either at least 45 minutes before you go to bed. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is make sure that your environment is set up where you feel calm and you feel peaceful and you feel safe. And the last tip is you can try a quick massage. This doesn't have to be that complex. Use your hands if you don't have any other tools, and you're just keeping it really simple. Maybe you massage your head for a few seconds, you massage your neck because we hold our tension here. Massage your shoulders because a lot of times your tension is stored in your shoulders as well. Maybe you roll your neck and, turn your head yes, turn your head no. Just do simple things like that to calm your body down. If you have certain tools like a jade roller or a gua sha, you can use that too. Just rub the jade roller on your face or the gua sha on your face, and it's just, again, another signal to your body that it's time to wrap things up. It's time to literally call it a night, and it's also very calming. It's nice to feel that touch, even if it's your own touch. It can be very healing and it can be very soothing. So you can always try to give yourself a massage. If you have a partner, if you have somebody who can give you the massage, even better. Again, doesn't have to be that long. It's just a few minutes to kind of get you to calm down and to get you in the zone to hit the bed. So those are some tips that you can try. Like I said, I wasn't going to mention limited screen time because you already know that. But these are just some other things that you can add. When you start to add positive things, it automatically pushes out some of the negative habits, like too much screen time right before you're going to bed. So maybe instead of, looking at your phone right before your eyes close, maybe just 10 minutes before you're ready to fall asleep, you give yourself a massage, or instead of the massage, maybe you do a quick meditation. So whatever works for you. As always, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you here very soon. In the meantime, take really good care of yourself. Thanks and bye.